In the heart of Ughelli, Delta State, Nigeria, lived a humble couple known by the name Mr. and Mrs. Uvie. They had a son named Ejiro. They were very poor, and their son Ejiro knew the taste of poverty from an early age. Mr. and Mrs. Uvie worked tirelessly as street vendors, selling fruits and vegetables to make ends meet. Their tiny one-room apartment was filled with dreams, but the walls were thin and the roof leaked during the raining season. Ejiro's childhood was marked by hardship. He walked barefoot to school every day, his tattered uniform clinging to his thin frame. He was constantly mocked and bullied by his classmates in his school because of his skinny body and tattered uniform. Despite the odds, he was a diligent student. He had a burning desire to change his circumstance someday. His favorite escape was the public library, where he devoured books on business, science, and self-improvement. As he grew older, Ejiro took odd jobs to support his education. He washed cars, cleaned houses, and even sold roasted corn by the roadside. His hands hardened from daily jobs. He was so purposeful. He vowed to break free from the shackles of poverty. His parents were unable to give him a good life, but they always showed him love and support his dream with their words of encouragement and prayers. One day, while sweeping the floor of a local cyber cafe, Ejiro stumbled upon a discarded laptop. Its screen was cracked, but the keyboard worked. He spent countless nights teaching himself programming. With the flickering light of a kerosene lamp, the world of zeros and ones became his refuge. He worked so hard trying to turn his coded dreams into reality. And after so many experiments and consistency, Ejiro was able to develop a simple mobile app that helped local farmers track market prices. The app spread like wildfire, and soon farmers from neighboring villages were using it. Ejiro's name echoed through the community, and people began to recognize his potential. His parents were so proud of him. With the little money he earned from his app, Ejiro enrolled in Delta State University, Abraka, majoring in computer science. His professors were impressed by his hard passion for success. They encouraged him to dream bigger, to aim for the stars. Encouraged, he pushed harder. After graduation, he worked harder and founded his own tech company, Ejiro Tech Solutions. His vision was to create sustainable solutions for Africa's challenges of clean energy, efficient transportation, and accessible health care. Ejiro's innovations caught the attention of investors, and soon his company was valued at millions of dollars. But Ejiro never forgot his roots. He relieved his parents from hardship by paying them huge pension amounts every month for their upkeeps. He established scholarships for underprivileged students, built schools in rural areas, and funded medical clinics. His success story became an inspiration for countless others. Newspapers and business magazines featured him on their front pages, and other media houses were always inviting him for interviews. Well, Ejiro's journey wasn't without obstacles. He faced skepticism, betrayal, and sleepless nights. Yet he persisted. fueled by the memory of his parents' tired faces and the promises he made to himself as a child. Today, Ejiro stands tall, a light of hope for the downtrodden. His mansion overlooks the same street where he once sold roasted corn. The leaky roof has been replaced by a sky blue swimming pool, and the walls echo with laughter from influential guests. But Ejiro's greatest achievement isn't his wealth or fame, it's the legacy he's building. He mentors young entrepreneurs, reminding them that success isn't about where you start, it's about how far you're willing to go, and that the most extraordinary journey begins in the most ordinary places. His name, Ejiro, is no longer associated with poverty. It is now synonymous with resilience, innovation, and the power of dreams. The end.